Hi there, I'm Bhavan over here, and today we are going to detect presence of human using Node MCU RSSI. Without further ado, let's go. Well, for the first part, let us see what is data acquisition system. Let's go.
Data acquisition system collects measurement data of physical conditions and sends that to a computer for processing the data and stores it for future use. In simple concept explanation, let's say a technician records the data of the temperature of the oven every time it report. That's data acquisition system, but it actually holds true. A typical data acquisition system includes a sensor that measures physical parameters like humidity, temperature, pressure, and flow, and output a quantifiable electrical signal depending on the type of sensor used. The signals then undergo signal conditioning process whereby the raw signals from the sensor is amplified depending on the line level requirements of the system and filtered to reduce unwanted frequencies. The clean analog signals from the signal conditioning will be digitized. The digital signals that can be processed by a computer and stored for future analysis. Data acquisition concept is widely used in steel mills, public utilities, and research labs. The data from data acquisition system can be used mainly to improve efficiency and ensure reliability.
Now, let us see what is Node MCU and RSSI.
What's rotating over there? Well, it's known as the Node Microcontroller Unit, model number ESP8266. I know there are a bunch of people asking themselves, what is Node MCU? Node MCU is an example of an inexpensive open source device that assists with Wi-Fi data acquisition. There are two available versions of Node MCU as version 0.9 and 1.0, where the version 0.9 is also known as ESP12 and version 1.0 also known as ESP12E, where E stands for enhanced. The advantages of the Node MCU are smaller board size perfect for small machines, low cost, low power consumption, and abundant learning resources as it is an open source. Well, what's RSSI stands for? The Received Signal Strength Indicator (RSSI) is an estimated measurement of how well a device can hear, detect, and receive signals from any wireless access points or Wi-Fi router. An RSSI closer to 0 is stronger and closer to -100 is weaker. For best performance, you should have the RSSI to be high as possible.
Based on the concepts of Node MCU and RSSI, we are given an assignment to detect human presence with the given program, and the hardware used is Node MCU version 1.0, and the output will be RSSI value.
Firstly, we have to run a program to detect the presence of an obstacle using software. Here, we use Arduino IDE as it's an open source software. The mobile hotspot SSID and the password is changed as similar to our mobile settings. The laptop is connected to the mobile hotspot and Node MCU. When the program is successfully compiled and uploaded into the Node MCU, Arduino will show a screen consisting of the values of RSSI. For this experiment, we selected gaps of 1 meter and 2 meter and the apparatus is set up. A person is asked to pass through to enable blockage of the signal transmission between the hotspot from the mobile and the Node MCU. The reading were recorded and analyzed. Graphs are plotted from the collected data and stats from the graph is calculated. The mean and median are not the same as we compare both the gaps. Also, the variance and standard deviation calculated and both results vary. Based from the observation, we can say that the Node MCU can detect human presence with the aid of the wireless signal and program that is run. The further the distance of the mobile hotspot and the Node MCU, the higher the RSSI value. When there is an obstacle between the mobile hotspot and the Node MCU, the RSSI value will extremely increase. This is because interference occurs for the signals between Node MCU and the hotspot. As a conclusion, the particular system can be used to detect human presence and most likely is suitable to detect intruders in a house or a bank. Also, we can also get to control amount of people in a particular place during the movement control order. However, the Note MCU will be much more convenient if there is more enhancement on the program and more people need to learn this as it's an open source type of microcontroller.
Well, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked this video.